Greetings, everybody. I have had a few messages asking for me to share more about why, as a psychologist, I've been making reels that include astrology in them. So I'd like to just answer that call and share why. I have come to understand as a psychologist that we are an accumulation of patterns. So if we think about how in, let's call it traditional psychology, we have been able to explore the mind to the point where we can maybe track that certain patterns, let's say anxiety, and that those feelings of anxiety seem to come up when we are triggered by a particular set of circumstances. And if that happens recurringly, well, then it's a pattern of how that anxiety comes up and how it's produced. So for those of us who have done some therapy, we know that in the practice of psychological therapy, that we often come to understand that about our nervous system, in terms of our nervous system is reacting to certain autonomic patterns. Well, it's reacting to sets of conditions that then the autonomic nervous system is reacting to. And that in traditional therapy, we kind of track those feelings back to an event. And we often think about this event as like a trauma or something that happened to us. So if we can understand that some of the ways that our nervous system might react is because of something that's happened in the past, well, I'm wondering if we could just maybe take a moment to contemplate how, if we are the product of accumulated patterns, that when we are born, we come with a set of blueprint patterns that are called genes. And we inherit these genes from our family. And then if we can contemplate that, I want to invite you to just drop in a little deeper and think about how, well, if we can inherit patterns in our genes from our family, well, then DNA is then like a compressed file of patterns. It's compressed patterns that have been encoded in genes, and then they've been repeating over and over again throughout time. So, a lot of our DNA, if you like, are patterns that we've inherited from our ancestors and from our existence since the beginning of time.